How's it going? Let's see. Just me. Forgot how my stuff stacked up. There we go. How's it going, chat? Anything fun, cool, or exciting going on today? We are gonna be chilling out the first little bit of the stream while we wait for the universe. Nope. Technically Universes Beyond. We've got Secret Lairs stuff that I need to take care of and snag since it goes live like right when I do. But aside from that, we're kind of just chilling. We got more level up decks that we're gonna need to still grinding out Lulu, still trying to make our way through that. And yikes. Lulu has been rough. Getting up to I feel like even when we get up to rares, it was probably gonna be hard still. Responding to some stuff on YouTube. Check some stuff on TCG Player too. I want to see what Nadu is trending. Nadu. Not bad at all. Alright, it's 11 a.m. Lay it on me. Oh, I'm in. Let's see. Add you to cart. Man, the Not a Wolf is so good though. What is this one? I haven't heard about this one at all. That was the Deep Shadow Code of Honor. I did hear about this one. Okay. Your cart. Proceed to cart. Log in. Put in this info. Hope that it's the right info that I put in. Very cool. I am now in a more than hour wait time. So we might just chill out, hang out a little bit. I feel as though sign away your firstborn and your soul, you still own $50? Yeah. That's how it goes. It let me add everything to my cart, and then it was like, hey, you have an hour wait time. And I'm like, alright, that's fair. How's it going, Grish? Anything fun, cool, or exciting on your end today, or no? Maybe, maybe we stream some some stuff while we wait. I don't want to stream anything that would cause my Windows to crash, so it would probably be just console or something like that. I'm thinking about it. I'm really... Yeah, we're gonna do it. Hold. Shoot a little bit of Monster Hunter. Update the name of the stream, though. Stopped for lunch on your way to home away from home. Yay, Flatland. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna rock some Monster Hunter while we wait for this secret lair to open up. Monster Hunter World is low enough effort, it runs at 60 frames a second, 1080p on ROG Ally. Okay, okay. Let's see, let me see if this will actually, oh, it will. Yeah, let's transition. And then... there we go. Had to make sure that the sides were clear. Yeah, more than an hour wait still. Love that for us. I feel like the chances of getting Miku a little bit lower this time with the Soul Ring and the 5-color commander. Just got to 6-star? Nice. I saw you've been putting some time in with it. Let me actually bring up the sound too, because it's not Monster Hunter if you don't have satisfying weapon noises. We're doing Monster Hunter, we can probably turn off Zelda and Trilogy. Options. Audio. How's the music? Is this mix good enough for you guys, or do you need a little bit more music? Master rank assigned. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah, okay. Jeez. So we have 2 different Rajang quests that we can work on. And I think I might try to work on those. Okay, okay, the little guy at the bottom of my Secret Lair screen is moving along. Easy. Yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It is the beginning of the week, but that happens often, as far as I'm aware. Anything fun, cool, or exciting going on besides the ability to spend hard-earned cash at a shot at Miku? Just paid broke a large bill to pay for your meal, and the girls' basketball team in line behind me is now all staring at you intensely. Fair enough. Yeah, whenever I was like in high school or anything like that, and I was like, whenever I saw like $100 bill just out in the wild, I was like, yo, this guy got money. Yo. And now most AAA games on next-gen consoles are most of a $100 bill, and it's like, well, this is fine, I guess. What are we gonna bop? What are our weapons looking like? Let's fight some Cold Teroth. No reason not to, I think. Join some quests, get some mats, and hopefully get some more good car weapons, or Kiar. I'm all prepped except for my... even that's good, honestly. And I've already eaten.
Good to see you.
So we are just good to go. Online session. Just make a random one. $20 is the new $5. That's how it feels. Especially with all of the, I'm muted. Especially with, like, all of the inflation and stuff like that.
Having
For
a good evening?
fast food meals and stuff like that, it's like, come on. Spawn SOS. We're gonna do event quests targeting Cove Teroth. I probably should be using my thingamabobs. What does Cove Wheat do? I believe it was water, yeah? Water all the time. Dragon some of the time, so we're good. We're good with our weapon. Yeah, I've had the Monster Hunter itch ever since Wild's trailer came out, and I'm like, you know what? I have a lot that I need to finish in World and Rise, honestly.
Use whatever you can.
Oh, thank you for the cool drinks. I forgot about those. Tee. This is fine. I even picked up a new weapon. I've learned a little bit about the longsword, so like things are going good. Trading cards used to be 315 attack. Some trading cards still are 315 attack. And then there's the premium trading cards. Clearly. Oh, nope. Already took a hit. Awesome. What are you doing? Dash. I missed. Oh no, I'm so bad. And now it's Angie. Sick. Oh, my estimated wait time. 56 minutes. Let's go. I feel like not getting hit by that massive attack.
Proceed with caution.
A lot of rolling happens with Cold Teroth. I was like, I need to be not here. Unfortunately, not here did not come quick enough. Guess I'm chilling back here now. Kira. Let's find a rock stake angle. Yeah, the way that they were going, the way that the gunners were working, I'm like, we're getting to phase 2 very quickly. I do not want any more throwing knives, please. Cold Terra material, piercing pods. All these nuggets are very, very good for turning into better weapons. But yeah, no, it's looking at where Magic was when I first started, like around 2017, compared to now, it's like, interesting. I guess this is the way we're going. Hello, piercing pod. Come on. Come on. Just gonna take my cloak off and start recharging, honestly. Where are you going? What? Oh, because it spent so much time over there. I was like, what is it doing? Longsword is kind of nice. It's kind of cool using longsword. I am still very partial to my, what's the phrase? My charge blade, my insect blade. Honestly, all of them are slick. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention and almost got blasted for it. Smash in the faces. Phase 2. Next zone? Next zone. Did we not break the horns off in this place? I guess we're moving too quickly for part breaks to happen. That's a slinger bomb. That's material. That's what I need. I do really like that Monster Hunter is just glorified loot simulator, though. How's it going, Pika? Made it to one of the streams going on, like, right on time, then. A bit different of a stream today. We're playing some Monster Hunter today because there is some magic stuff that I want to pick up that goes live, like, right when I did, and now I've got, like, an hour wait, so... Because of how my brain works, I don't want to miss it, so I'm just gonna do something that I can, like, drop in a hat instead of being an online game. Oh, jeez. And who doesn't love hunting big old monsters? How are you doing, though? Anything fun, cool, or exciting going on, sir? No. I still think that we'll take the dub unless, like, something real unfortunate happens and, like, 2 or 3 players go down. So, I'm not worried. I was never worried. This is fun. I really would like my mantle to come back, though. Please? Nice. What kind of... You're still doing Street Fighter Duel stuff daily, right? Or are you doing a mix of things? Oh. That would have murdered us. Oh my goodness. Time to go. SFD, SEA, and AFK journey? Okay. Maybe not there. Oh boy. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Easy.
Well done.
There's so much stuff to carve. Yeah, Monster Hunter is nice because you can do a little bit of that mindless grind while, like, chatting and talking about stuff like that. Very, very good game. I'm so excited for Wilds to drop. Grab those mats. Some of these monsters, though, kick your butt. Miss the high crit playstyle. I'm trying to remember what my crit build, because I did have a crit build, and I think I went with the Behemoth in, like, base game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went with Behemoth base game. It's crazy that in order to buy the stuff that I was looking to buy for Magic, that I need to wait an hour on their online portal. Both of those are fine, sure. Maybe someday I'll go through and clear out my gems and charms that I've acquired. Let me pull up this this build that I had, because I might have overwritten it though. We'll find out. Builds. It was an AT build. I had 65% affinity. But if I go in, prevents weapons from losing sharpness during critical attacks, increases damage dealt by crits for 40%, as well as attacks that hit weak spots have 30% increased affinity. So we were basically rocking 95% of affinity all of the time. Gotta wait my turn behind the bots? You are correct. I do have to wait behind all the bots that logged in. They're all going to be buying 10 Miku sets a piece. Maybe some of the Secret Lairs for the Assassin's Creed stuff that I need. But honestly, like, if I don't get the Miku stuff, I'm not beat up about it. I'm sure that they are just going for that soul ring, though. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, this was my go-to end game for base world, with like 100% affinity basically. And now I'm just kind of doing whatever gives me the most offense, defense, etc. Let's do one more Cold Tear off, and then depending on how fast or slow it is, that's probably the only one I'm going to be able to get my time into. Try to help someone out who looks like they just rolled up to the Cove Tear off. place. Never heard of Shara Ishvalda? It's a surprise. It's a secret for later. I highly recommend not looking it up, because going in without knowledge is very cool. And hopefully, now that you've typed it, it doesn't permeate your feed.
Whatever you can.
It is, you're getting a sneak peek at the female armor of the end game of Iceborne, is what I will say. Alright, they're still chilling in here. I can't say I expected anything else. Up. But despite being end game for Iceborne, or end of main game for Iceborne at least, this monster is not actually used in many builds. I enjoy it though. Very cool in the— oh, they died.
Let's do this.
This one might be either going to time or they just escaped. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I missed that. It's very cool to me how many blind spots that Kolkaroth has. It makes me feel kind of like the good parts of Nargacuga fights, where you just, like, avoid all of the attacks. Go on, feel it. I rolled through that somehow. Let's go. Not gonna be rolling through this one. No, it's fine. Trust. Trust. It hurt. Ah, it didn't hurt. Give the rando a little bit of a defense boost. That's tough. Let's try that again. That's also tough. This is fun. Grish, have you seen or fought a Kolkaroth though? The big ol' monster lady that I'm fighting right now? Will leave soon. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing enough damage to drive it. Ow. I don't think we have enough DPS to actually drive it away. Since I'm getting punched in the face so much. Oh, I almost died. Okay, that's good. It's actually really nice. Rando got obliterated. How did I miss? I'm like literally under it. This is fine. Maybe it's time to break out the charge blade again. I guess we're just not gonna take any damage from that attack. That won't hit. Yeah, I was never afraid. Oh, I'm dead. The monster's actually just gonna run away. I don't think we're gonna do enough DPS to it in time. Sometimes the hitboxes give it, and sometimes they take it away. Big damage? Mid damage. Alright damage. Easy, I was never afraid. This is where some of the elemental weapons, like endgame, come from. Yeah, we didn't do enough damage. That sucks. Call of Taroth is, I believe, a series of DPS checks back-to-back where you have to do enough damage in the first, second, and third phase to actually take it out. She's a very unique monster, for sure. Alright, well, if my wait time is now 20 minutes... If my wait time is now 20 minutes, I don't think there's much that I can actually do besides... Hold on, do I have that layered armor? I hope I do. Yeah! First off, Assassin's Creed rep, let's go. Bayek. But, now we're Street Fightering. Now we're hunting monsters. Join a quest. Let's just spend some time in the Guiding Lands, honestly. Leveling up that area without any, like, actual pressure. Zinogre, Banbaro. Yeah, that's all fine with me.
Yep.
There were some crazy collabs in Monster Hunter. And since this is just layered armor, grappling to be very effective in World, like with the claw, because that's actually kind of where the game actually did. A lot of people will say deteriorated, but I would say like evolved into, especially with like charge blade weapon or like any of the heavy weapons. The game became less about like shooting monsters into walls and more about what's the word? How would you say it? We'll bring up a hammer. Poison hammer. Ryu with a big ol' hammer. It became weaken the monster with attack. Attack, weaken, point for double damage. Work on leveling up this area. Which I don't remember is... I feel like Zinogre's gotta be a forest monster, right? Oh. Oh, I know where he is now. I'm definitely too lazy to actually... Hello. Please. I missed. With bow, it's your only access to slashing damage. Interesting. I was actually unaware of that. Because I thought that the bow would be doing slashing damage to like tails and stuff. But it is my knowledge. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with the weapons, basically. Oh, that should have hit game. He's gonna go Super Saiyan soon. Now? Yeah. Taking so much damage. Zenogre's a sick monster. Let's put on our mantle. Almost. Now he's angry. Yeah, if you hit monsters twice with stuff while like mounted to them, it will make them enraged. So it's also like a guaranteed way to trigger Agitator and a couple other things. Ah, I so badly wanted that attack to hit face. Oh, it just does piercing damage? Okay. It'll probably be bad if I equip this mantle, but this will be fine. That was almost cool. I feel like I did a cool thing, maybe. Man, why did you run away? I'm super dead. I'm not dead, I'm not dead. Big dive. To be fair, I am making life harder on me because I'm not eating. What are you doing? This is a bad use of my, Oh, we mounted. Let's go. Never mind. This was totally worth it. I was gonna say, this is a terrible, like, actual use of, DPS. I was not doing very good damage at all. Whoa, buddy. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four. That's tough. I actually don't know how to actually land Big Bang on where I want to. It feels like very, very difficult to do. Jump. Why are you running? What are you doing? Alright. This is fine, I guess. Where are my rations? I'll take more energy. I want to see what that move does. Oh! That's pretty sick. Okay, hammer does weaken right out of the gate. That's good to know. Alright, I'm gonna collect my prizes. And skedoodle back to base because I am like 1 minute away from actually being able to do the stuff that I was trying to do. And then it's time for a little bit of magic after that. Please leave me alone, Zinogre. I swear I'm not trying to bully you anymore. Easy. Alright, let's chill for a minute. Let's bring everything back to me. Interesting. I'm assuming that was the noise saying, "Hey, it's my turn." Yeah, it looks to be. That was very loud. Yeah, I'm gonna do non-foil for all those. I understand. Check out. In my cart, we got non-foil for everything. 1829. Have to edit. That is the same. And then PayPal. Oops, let's try this. What game will I focus on in the future? So when I've been doing Magic pretty consistently on Mondays. It's dedicated to me trying to do some level up decks, which is where I take cards of the lowest rarity and build a deck out of them, and then work my way up to higher rarities the better I do. Those are what I'm kind of going to be turning into like actual videos and series and stuff like that as soon as I get around to editing them. But on my Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm going to be streaming other games. So we are just wrapping up Paper Mario, which you came through on the end of the last couple streams that we've met. Let me actually check now and make sure that that was good. Order history. Need to teach you magic, by the way? Bet, absolutely. We, Alright, that is all good. We are good to go. Gameplay with me on streams? You definitely can. Let me bring up, as my hunter is sharpening things in the background. Stop that. Let me bring up... Forgot that I never actually transitioned that stuff. We are done with Monster Hunter now. And pivoting to Magic. I appreciate that, Pika. Let me switch my screen back over, and I can you can ask any questions you have as we do some Magic today. Booting up MTGA. I play, most of my online stuff that I do is MTG Arena. But I know a lot of people... Paper is the preferred way to play for sure, but then there are also some other ways that you can do stuff like Spell Table, which is just you play Magic but with a camera, and people all kind of like do that. So you would have like a view of your playmat, and then you just put your cards down and stuff like that. Let me boot up Steam, because it is not wanting to just automatically boot on its own. I fooled it. I lured it into a sense of fear. Because I hear it now. Yep, there it is. Graphics, full screen, bring over to this window. And then pull up this. Yeah, this is MTG Arena. It is not quite. It is not quite Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a little bit slower of a format than Yu-Gi-Oh when you're not dead from hand traps and stuff like that on turn 1 or 2. I am kind of on hard mode, and I do believe that our Lulu is actually level 5, not level 4, so I'm gonna have to change that. I'm doing things a little bit more difficult than what other people are doing, because I have a deck full of, well, 5 uncommons now, and then 95 other cards. Alright. Level up deck time. Change this stream name. But basically, this is a paper game where you build up your card collection. As you get cards, you can slot them into decks and stuff like that. There are a few different formats. There's Standard, which rotates. It has the last 3 years of sets worth, and as a year goes by, then it will rotate out the oldest set, the one that'll be 4 years old. And then the one that I play is Historic, or Brawl, or a lot of people would refer to it as the Commander, but on this one, where it's 1v1, the Commander that I play typically is actually a... what's the word? So I don't actually have a way to stop the Crucius combo decks that we keep getting. This deck is definitely not fast enough to beat Crucius combo. But the format that I play, Brawl, you pick a card to be your commander, and it sits over in a special zone, and you can cast it, and every time it dies, you can cast it for a little bit more the next time. Let's see. And then there is some older formats where nothing rotates out and it's just stronger. We're about to get comboed for like 87 damage, by the way. Just an FYI for people who are unaware. Is this normal Crucius? Question mark? Could it be? Is it possible? Maybe we're not getting comboed, but I'm pretty sure we are. I think that they've got the combo on lock though next turn. Basically, Crucius, at the beginning of your end step, he can discard a card and then makes a temporary resource, and then gets a card that's greater than the card that he discards, which is a land. So basically, you're gonna see me die like right now. In Brawl, dupes do not matter, because you can't have more than one copy of a card. If we ever got another turn, we would like that card, but we're basically very dead. But in the other formats like Standard and Historic, you can use up to 4 copies of a card. Good game. We're dead. I know what's happening. It's the combo. Maybe we tech in something where we just can't take damage. So they play Caldera Breaker. Exile all of the mountains from their deck, so they're left with like 12 cards left. And they can do that much damage to a creature or planeswalker. We will not remove all perpetual effects from our commander. Back on the road, travel safe. I hope that you make it to where you're going safely. Yeah, we were so very close to lethal. When this thing goes away, they're gonna put 4 copies of this into their deck and put all of these lands into the battlefield. And they have a sacrifice effect ready right now, I'm assuming. Yeah, the only thing in Arena that you can have duplicates of when you're playing Commander is your basic lands. So these basic plains and basic forests, they can have multiple of their mountains. If for some reason they give me another turn, we win. But we should not be getting another turn. Is Volcanic Geyser an instant? Yes, it is. I'm not sure what they're doing. If we had a way to exile things... It is very much so a combo deck, yes. So, like, if I had a way to get rid of this without killing it, they would just lose all of their mana and be stuck on, I guess, 6 now, which definitely is possible to do stuff. I guess they don't have a kill spell either, technically, which is interesting. I'm very confused as to what's happening. I feel like we're just being led on. The anticipation is killing me, but I know they have the spell to get rid of Caldera Breaker. Usually, this actually isn't that disruptible because, let's say, for example, they wait a turn, so they play this when they have 7 mana available. They can sacrifice it right away before I get a chance to respond to anything. So there is a counter spell that would stop it, and then there is a few other things. I'm not sure what they have in hand, though, that would, I'm assuming that they're basically just, waiting until my turn to do stuff. Waiting until the last possible minute to give me a false sense of security. They're considering. Because if you never take a game action while this is on the field, yeah. What? Opponent. I don't think they knew how the deck worked. Because if they cast this spell, Corrupted Conviction, to sacrifice the Caldera Breaker, the Caldera Breaker's ability will trigger first, which means they will shuffle the 4 copies of this into the deck and get back all of their lands. And then they will draw 2 cards, which most likely, if there's 15 cards and they draw 2 of them, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to get a... they most definitely played wrong, because there should be a chance, like, I should have been dead, probably. A very high chance. I think they were just unfamiliar with how the deck worked. And just learning to pivot it, or pilot it. So, hopefully in the future, they learn it a little bit more, get their free dubs out. But hey, I will absolutely take a victory that way. Something that my deck is doing, as I take out players, I get points that I can spend towards uncommons, and then once I reach level 25, I can spend them towards rares. It is not something in-game, it is just a personal challenge that I'm doing. Oh, I have a pet. High noon. So, yes, actually, if I wanted to do that, I would just go into build a deck. And then, I don't believe I have the cards for it, but we would select the format that we're in, which is Brawl. Crucius. I would go into what I don't have collected, which I don't actually have a Crucius. And I'm pretty sure I don't actually have a Caldera Breaker as well. Not collected. Yeah. Caldera Breaker as an additional cost sacrifice. And so you just have, let's do instance, Village Rites, Corrupted Conscience, I guess fling and collateral damage, maybe? And then the rest of the deck, honestly, is just, this is basically it. Do I think stall teams are good? In, this card game, or in, like, a different video game or something? Let's see. Mountain. And that would be what the deck looks like, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in the deck that are not lands. And then you have a bunch of wild cards that you get just by pulling packs on your own. And wild cards can be redeemed for the rarity that you have, so, like, I would not actually be able to make this deck because I do not have the 2 mythic wild cards that I would need. It is a very troll deck, yes. It does its thing or it loses, and then you just move on to the next game. I think it's very funny. What are some... I'm trying to think of the other combo deck that I've seen. Yes, there is one more combo deck that I've seen that I encountered a little bit in Lelia. Select format in Brawl. And the other combo deck that I've seen is Lelia, the Blade Reforged, which says, whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from your library, put a +1/+1 counter on Lelia. And there was a new mechanic that came out called Discover, which reads, exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a non-land card with mana value 3 or less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost, put it into your hand, or if you don't, put it in your hand. Teach you an easy deck that is consistent and noob-friendly. Consistent and noob-friendly... We would probably not actually be starting with this, then. As you, like, when you boot up the game, I believe there is something called the Color Challenge. And basically it tells you about all of the different colors in Magic.
There is no greater treasure.
And it gives you a deck to actually use that is just that color. And so, like, Void is all about gaining life and preventing your opponents from attacking you and kind of just staying healthy. And Black is all about, like, sacrificing things to get value and hurting. So, like, whenever... Where's a good way to show this? Yeah, whenever this deals combat damage to a player, they sacrifice a creature. Whenever a creature dealt damage by this guy dies, this gets bigger, so, like, vampiric effects like that. Murder. Yep, this gives the basics and, like, a little bit into what each color does. So, like, blue has a lot of tricks, like countering things. This taps all creatures that opponents control. This prevents them from untapping, etc., etc. So, a little bit trickier, a little bit more control themed. Red is burn, damage, ow. So lots of little effects like 2 damage to any target, which can be players. Buff your creatures, make a lot of goblins. Whenever a creature you control with 2 power or less attacks, 1 damage to whatever they're attacking. And a lot of stuff like that. And then big dragons on the upper end of things. I actually have one of the videos that I have actually put out was this deck challenge where I level up stuff. I did it with a mono red deck before this. And mono red go burr. Because this guy, if a red source would do damage to an opponent, it deals damage equal to its power instead. Equal to this creature's power instead. So like I have a lot of effects that do 1 damage to everything. But it gets replaced by 4 damage instead, and you can have some pretty fast, crazy games that end by like turn 4 or 5, which is fast by Magic standards at least. But the color challenge does a pretty okay job at least introducing you to the basics of Magic. And as you play on Arena specifically, you have dailies that you can use to get coins, and these coins can be used in the store, so you can spend the coins on actual packs. You don't get the real cards, obviously, it's just digital stuff, but there's a lot of sets. And so the most recent set has some pretty good stuff, which actually, sure. We'll buy some sets. And then you can open them all. Like, it opens them all from common to rare, so like, a lot of the stuff back here you won't care much about. Maybe like the odd uncommon will be good or something like that. And then you got your rares and mythics that show up upside down. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card. That's a pretty good card. Yeah, the rares and mythics usually have pretty powerful effects, like when you cast this spell, target opponent exiles half of their library, and in order to target this to kill it, they have to sacrifice 2 permanents in play. And the text goes on and on. Or some other effects like this, where it's like you get to search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, something that wins you the game, basically. Area at the Beguiler seems fun. Nice. These are what I get after I earn coins with the dailies. So see the 500 at the bottom? That's how many coins I would get, which is tracked up here. And then I can spend those coins on the packs in the shop. So it's 1,000 for a basic pack, or if I wanted, I could spend 1,300 coins instead to get something that has a guaranteed mythic rare in it. Which, mythic rares are usually pretty good, but sometimes you'll want rares instead. And then, as you open packs, you also get wild cards for every 6 that you open. So fun fact, you end up with a couple extra rares and mythics every time you open a few packs. The economy is not super great, but you play gacha games, so you're used to bad economies. It's fine. And we're just gonna get into the next game. I received a boon and a level up that I was not intended. Ah, yes, that's what I was gonna do. Put the music back on. Zelda and Trilogy. So yeah, I've played Magic for quite a long time, so I know a lot about what the opponents are doing. Obviously, of course, the moment I say that, I don't know what this commander does, but this is a decent enough hand that we can kind of just keep it and hope, keep it and pray. They go first. I know they're in... Okay, I do know what this one does. So they run black and red. They have a lot of instants and sorceries in their deck. And they want to get rid of all of my things. They either make imps that do damage when they die, or they give their spells Death Touch and Lifelink. So even something that deals 1 damage would be enough to take out my whole crew. Each opponent discards a card. What am I discarding? Probably this Bar of Grace. It seems like it won't be super useful. And we will go with a... just a little bit more mana, since they probably are gonna get rid of all of my stuff. And we want to make sure that we can cast things in the future. Instant and sorcery spells have Death Touch, so any amount of damage is enough to get rid of things. Let's do that, and I guess we'll cast this guy. Alright, given that we have Griffin Airy, I'm a little bit more tempted now to go for the white side of my commander. And just overrun them with birds, potentially. No blocks. Although they probably have a kill spell. So I can't do everything I want to. And I don't want to commit anything to the board that would just for sure get murdered. That has Death Touch, so there's literally no reason for me to try to save that spell. Alright, I am now handless, which is a little rough. Saving Lulu now? We'll figure it out. I will absolutely sacrifice my health. How dare you even consider it anything else? Alright, hold on. We have to get rid of that, and that seems pretty good to get rid of too. This is a weird match where they're not doing much and I'm not doing much, but they're going for get rid of all creatures. I'm assuming. Okay. I don't have another creature with flying, so unfortunately I'm not making a bunch of birds. If I had one more point of life that I could gain, then I would have been able to get this value engine going. But unfortunately, I'm just staying alive, I guess. Exile cards. So the good thing about my my deck is they're not going to be stealing anything good from it. Exile the top. Exile cards equal to its mana value. Okay, unfortunately, I'm very glad that tapping my creature does not kill it. Alright, we now have another creature with flying, so this is very good for us, assuming we don't just die. If we can survive one more turn, we can start making some birds. What does Urn of Godfire do? With one more land, we can blow up creature or Planeswalker, or creature enchant as well. This is a weird clock. They have a big 6/5. We have a bunch of little birds. All it takes is one spell, and we're basically out of it for the rest of the game, though. Like, even X-2 here is gonna be pretty bad. So if they choose to, yeah, they're gonna wipe my entire board. That's fine.
Explosions are more fun.
Alright, we now have a big ol' 5/4 in there. I do have heals, and I'm staying alive because of the heals at the very least. But unfortunately, they can just kill my monkey with 3 damage. Yup. So the clock is now very much so against me. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, exile that many cards. So we're gonna set up for future turns and hope. But we do need to tick this down so that we can try to get rid of it in the future.
You wanna fight? You got it.
But things are looking a little rough.
Is it just me? Or is it getting a little warm in here?
They eyed their graveyard briefly, so they might have some reanimation spells too. Each opponent discards a card, then mills a card. That's a pretty good one to get. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this game is very, very quickly slipping out of our favor. Since I now take 2 damage every turn, even if we get rid of this Planeswalker. So, I do not actually see a way we are living. Which is a little unfortunate.
My boiling point.
Although it probably would have been better to target the Virtue of Courage, but we were actually just dead. Now we are actually just dead, because that goes up to 4, that goes up to 3, so that's 7 total damage if they cast Here's Something on Watch. That was close.
It's not too hot for you.
That was so very close. Good game. Yeah, whereas the last deck that I brewed where I can only use commons was, I win out of nowhere. This deck very much so is a I lose out of nowhere, I've noticed. Where I, like, am 2 or 3 points of damage, maybe 2 or 3 attacks away from winning, and then they just stabilize completely because there are not very many good commons in white slash, green that can save me from the brink of death. I might need to go through and see if there are any uncommons or rares that have been at one point common that I could use. I just got unlucky. Yeah, for sure. Ululek is a card, by the way, if you want to see some crazy abilities that I have brewed recently. That is unkeepable. That is pretty keepable, actually. Let me read off what this powerhouse of the card does. It costs 5. You can use either colorless or the respective color listed. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2 colorless. Let me look at some stuff. Let me just play no. If you pay the 2 colorless, copy all spells you control, then copy all other activated and triggered abilities you control. You may choose new targets. I foresee us needing to keep them in check very quickly. But I don't know which one is worse between the knife and the mana rock. I guess we could do both. Yeah, let's actually just hold up and do nothing for now. 1, 2, 3. They have 4 mana. We can take them off of their commander next turn if we wanted to. Cavern on Eldrazi. That makes sense. No, figured out what's gotta go. Parallel Lives is a pretty good effect that doubles up your, stuff. Maybe that's the one. Alright, we are going to destroy Parallel Lives. And send in a little bit of damage. I want to send in more damage, but I don't want to get rid of the destroy target artifact, so we've got to do it this way, unfortunately. Do we ramp? No. We don't ramp because we want to hold up the removal for, Lulu. Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay. Putting a big dumb underneath of it. So they now can cast their commander. And now they can copy things for sure. Never mind, we're amazing at this game and top deck the perfect thing at the perfect opportunity. We are so good at this game. And then we'll play this 2-1 that can't block. Easy. A little bit of damage. And ship it back to them. I really wish that we could have made this a flyer so that we could buff it with the green side. Because 6 damage every attack would be a good way to Defense of the Heart. So that's bad, right? That's like really bad, right? They're not gonna block, right? Unfortunately, we need to kill our own critter. We have to kill our own flyer because we don't want to trigger their Defense of the Heart. This would be so bad if we let this happen. If I control 3 or more creatures, they sacrifice Defense of the Heart and put 2 of their best creatures from into play. It's a pretty good effect. And not something I want to have to deal with, honestly. Hideaway 5, buff a thing. If I control 3 or more creatures with different power, get the thing. Oh, that works actually very well with that root scale, doesn't it? Yeah, this one is very quickly going to be going outside of our favor because they're going to gain back 5 life now. Yeah. Maybe we should have just let him get it and blow up the Morgul knife wound, but I really don't think it was the play. But since this game is already over, let's just show what would have happened if we had 3 creatures in play. Let's just show what would have happened. Yeah, they're not gonna block or anything. They're gonna get their Defense of the Heart trigger. This will be cool, but not for us. Behold. Going through their deck, grabbing their biggest, spookiest warriors. Worldbreaker's not bad. They just grabbed a 5/7 with reach though, and then Ulamog. When you attack, exile the top 1/5 of an opponent's library. Or I guess now it'd be 1/4 because it's top 20. Cathar's Crusade. Crusade, okay. We're very dead now, by the way. We don't have anything that we can do to, stop this. Oh, wait. Oops. I think we win because they go infinite? Maybe we draw. They have entered a loop that they cannot stop, right? Oh, it's a you may effect. So it is not actually infinite. You may create a 0/1. That's cool, though. I'm sorry for everybody's ears. Yeah, they brought it up to just enough lethal. Good game. That's a really cool combo, actually. Hold on. I didn't even think about that 2-card combo. Cathar's Crusade. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on this creature, make a dude, which will trigger this card. That's kind of sick. I knew Basking Brood Scale went infinite in a lot of different ways. I just didn't know it went infinite that way. Magic's got some really, really cool synergies. I'm happy to go out that way. I have not that exact deck, but in... Well, hold on. I'm gonna rummage. Be a little goblin down here where you can't see me. I do have the guy. It's the dude. What are we playing against? Zur, Eternal Schemer. Alright. Let's see what's up. This is a keepable hand. What does this say? I don't know, man. Hello. Enchantment creatures you control have Hexproof, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Target non-aura enchantment becomes a thing in addition to its other types. That said Lifelink, right? Yeah. So we gotta keep Zur off field, unfortunately. No, the brew that I had with that commander previously was not that. It was gonna be something else entirely, actually. What is that? Locket? Maybe they just don't have their commander. We'll just draw a card. This will be fine. Get in for some damage. Boom. Target non-aura enchantment becomes a thing. Okay. Our bird might save us. We do need a green spell so that we can turn our 1/1s into 3/3s, though. Yeah, no, we are scratching and clawing our way to better and better cards. Okay. If that's the case, I don't know. I don't think we play the 2/3, right? We're just gonna do this. We're not gonna swing in with our things that would perish. So they can turn things into things and get protection. How bad will this be? interesting. If we had enough mana, we actually could have taken out Zur there, which would have been very funny, but unfortunately that is not the case. Return artifact card from graveyard to hand if can't draw a card. So they're just gonna draw a card. Okay. We are going to discard a green card to turn my creature into a different creature. Get in for a little damage. Unfortunately, they have a handful of stuff, though. So, this might be bad. Let's turn my mix down just a little bit more. Play a land. How much damage can we do? Enchantments cost less. Well, that's not good. We will leave it where it is, I suppose. Nice. Take out Zur, which gets rid of their protection, just in case. Because now we have a little bit of damage. And they don't know about our secret tech in hand, so, hopefully we can chip them out. I'm starting to come to the realization that doing increments of 3 damage is not how you win a game. Cool. Move it to the command zone, do not unspecialize. I guess we just, can't cast the 3-drop, so I guess I cast my commander. Man, tough. We can take out Zur again, though. Or we can just take out whatever enchantment they play. Alright, buddy. Alright, we're gonna... No. He can stay under there. This game is very, very far from over, and very much so in our opponent's favor. Your convert, they shocked it in, so I'm assuming they have some form of protection, or 2 additional plays. Search for an Aura God or Demigod card. Yeah, when you get to play against all of these rare cards, which are denoted by the gold symbol halfway down the card, it gets a little bit harder to actually win. Hello, Gilead. Alright, well, we do have to get rid of this. And we will... Yes. And we will play this bird as well. We can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage next turn. Although I think they can cast, yeah, they can cast Zur. Choose not to. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. Things are looking slightly in my favor. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Your move, opponent. Now, the issue is, they get to gain at least 2 life right now, but they also can gain another 5 on top of that. Because now Heya is just permanently a creature. Oh, it's a 3/3. Interesting. What then? They go up to 10. We go down to 21. Things are slightly against our favor now because they have... We have to hit them a lot in order to actually win. Zer gets bigger now, I'm assuming. Heya gets bigger. Okay. This is looking rough. Thankfully, they can't block with Zer unless they've got a combat trick in hand. Like, they can't block the 4 damage unless they... Wow. They feel confident in their, Heya, huh? I'm very curious to see what their play is then. They said oops. Maybe they've got like a reanimate spell? I'm very curious. With hexproof, can beat the target of spells and abilities as though they had hexproof. 5, 10, 12. So if we had a way to stop damage, 4, 8, 10. What's the play here? Maybe we just take it all to the face. Since that way we have 2 birds that actually take out Zer. That feels correct to me. What? Why? Okay. But they're now very much so in the lead. Are they buffing Heya more? Yes. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we have to. I don't think we can afford to not play the Bust Goliath right now. And maybe it'll make them question some things. But they now gain more life than we can deal. Starting next turn. So we would need a pretty spicy combat trick off the top if we want to hope to get a game here. Make a shark? Make a sark? That is a pretty spicy combat trick on their part. They now go down 9. They're gonna go up to +9, so 18. Yeah, we would need some very spicy combat trick if we were to pull something out here. Oh, no, that's just game. Technically, it's not. But going to 2 seems bad. Oh, we're going to 3 or 4. We might be able to live on 4. This is fine. Trust. Trust. They're making Zer bigger, that's fair. Interesting. Yeah, there's so much life gain, so much lethal on board, like, easy, good game. I will absolutely concede here. It was very close. I think that if we had on their turn, if we were able to get rid of this enchantment, this would have come back as a 10-10. So 10, 11, 12, 16, 19. We would have had just enough. But we used all of our enchantment removal. I probably should have put my commander back in once, maybe? That was a very good top deck on their part. But it was game either way, though, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break. Hey, MTGA Hillbilly, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Were you brought here from what's been going on now, or was it the short that brought you here? And while you're typing, I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. I appreciate you, though. Returned. Saw me live on the YouTube channel feed? Awesome! Well, I appreciate it. I'm working my way through a pretty unique brew right now. I have a deck building challenge that I've imposed on myself. You also stream Arena on your channel? Sick. What, do you do Brawl, Historic, some form of Timeless? What I'm working on right now is this is Lulu. This is a level up deck. So what that means is I start at 99 commons in the deck, a la Pauper rules. And as I win games, I get to slot in more and more uncommons, and eventually, once I reach 25 points, I'm gonna be able to put in rares, and once I reach 50 points, I can do mythics, and I'll go on like a little victory lap. This has been a lot more difficult than O'Hare Ashnell. Ashnell kind of just wrecked. Like, I think with the first stream, I was already up to like 5 or 10 points. It has been like 4 streams in a row, maybe 5 streams in a row, and I'm at 5 points. So like, Lulu is a little bit worse than O'Hare Ashnell, for example. Basically just standard. Okay. Yeah, I am very partial to the commander format, and therefore the brawl format. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, this is almost so good. This is... We've been losing all day. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. We'll draw it for us. Trust. Trust. We did not draw first. Hold. We'll draw for us next turn. Trust. It's gonna be that easy. Easy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Never not had it. Commander on Saturdays? Awesome. What is your favorite brew? I myself am partial to any and all 5 colors. So I've been having a little bit of fun with Ulalek lately. But aside from Ulalek, a bunch of other things too. Alright, hold. What's the plan here? 1, 2, 3. Play my commander. Do I care about? Methinks we're going life gain route, but I don't have enough information, so we're just gonna hold and get rid of an artifact if we need to. We're not gonna specialize right off the bat. We're not gonna do anything fancy. We might need this. Fire Triton? Gross. Rescue guards gain 2 life. Seeing a lot of stuff. Alright, we're gonna cycle this. We're gonna... Is that an instant? No. We're gonna crash this. I don't foresee myself needing to deal with flyers. What's the play here? We do need more creatures. We desperately need more creatures. We're gonna do all of these, actually. Reveal. Grab. Play. Alright. We need our commander to survive, and I think we have got a pretty good play next turn. I teched in Light of Promise. Seems pretty spicy. You love your vampires and Mothman? Mothman was so cool. I picked that. I wasn't originally going to get any of the Fallout decks, but then I watched gameplay of the Mothman deck, and I'm like, we actually need that. Alright, so they put Ludovic back in so that it can, do what it needs to. They bring back Karavik to do crime. Oh, no! Wait, no! My plan. Boom. Hit him with the 0-2. Make him remember it. No, Mothman is a very good and unique play on Mill, in my opinion. Alright. Sunmane Pegasus, Vigilance, and Lifelink. what? Yeah, we need to get some damage in, so we do need to go Light of Promise, but unfortunately... I forgot that I didn't specialize Lulu. This game's a wash. I don't need to entertain the rest of this game. That is such a bad blunder. I forgot that I didn't turn it into its white form. I never got to attack with flying creatures to gain life. Whoopsies. Working on an artifact deck for your stream this afternoon? Let me just bring up my chat real quick. That was such a bad blunder. I am a professional Magic player, as you can see. Very good Magic. Oh, did I mute all YouTube? Whoops, I muted all YouTube. I'm gonna pull up your stream as a tab on the aside so that when I stop playing today, I'm gonna check out your stream, see what you're rocking. Just judging by the thumbnails, you have an amazing beard, by the way. I appreciate it so much. Dog meat, I feel like out the gate, the dog meat deck is alright, but it definitely could have used a little bit more cards, like a few different other cards. We're just gonna charge through to charge through. Oh, I can't charge through. This is fine. This isn't problematic at all. Or Spirit Dancer. Whenever you cast an aura, draw a card. We will play our commander. We've got to get rid of that Spirit Dancer very quickly, I think. Nah, this is fine, trust. Holy cow. I do like Holy Cow. Pika, stop, you're making me blush. Creatures that are enchanted by auras have base power, toughness, 4/4, and flying. That's not good. That might be actually very bad. But we do need to get rid of the Spirit Dancer, unfortunately. Drift Spoon can come back, right? Yeah. Make a 5/5 with flying? That seems good. They apparently also seem to be going the flying route, though. That's a pretty good one. It's actually a very good one. Yeah, I do believe we are probably just dead in the next turn or two. Let's play Silverback Shaman. Boosted you when you're nothing. I was very happy that we got to do that. That was a very cool little interview going on with Street Fighter Duel. I appreciated that a lot. That's not good. That's actually very bad. So the bad thing about running a Selesnya deck on Arena with only commons is that you don't actually have that good of a removal suite. You have Ward 2? Okay. Let's get rid of your guy. We will pay the 2. but we are very dead. Wow. Speaking of very dead, I do need to look up the, we just got outvalued. I do need to look up the rarity of Path to Exile. No box. You got it. Path was always uncommon. What about Swords to Plowshares? Let's check out Swords. Also uncommon. So we will add one of those. Can't wait till you do early access. Did you actually get into early access for Bloomburrow? That's awesome. Both me and my wife are so very excited. I was a very big Redwall fan growing up with Brian Jock's books and series. And Redwall's so good. I don't believe I have a path. I think I need to craft a path, but that's worth it in my opinion. Alright, because we have one unspent point, and I forgot about Path to Exile, and because Path to Exile, despite being rare on Arena, being common everywhere else, we can slot it in since it is an uncommon. What do we take out for it, though? That is the question. Our removal suite. How many lands do we have? 38. We can go down a land. We'll go down one of our tapped lands, one of our spheres. We don't want to go down too many basics because they can also be discarded to Lulu for her effect. But let's edit the deck so that we remember that it is actually 6 uncommons. Yeah, I do magic stuff on Mondays. I'm gonna be putting out, hopefully here soon, probably more shorts, as well as I'm gonna try to edit down the videos. So stay tuned for those. Wednesdays and Fridays, I stream other games though. So I've been working my way through the Paper Mario remake. Next, I'm gonna be doing either Paper Mario or Mario RPG or Final Fantasy. Those are also Wednesday, Friday at 11 Central, so. But take care of yourself. I really appreciate you dropping by, Hillbilly, and thank you for the sub as well. I'm gonna check you out when I get off live in an hour, so. Luckily, your live just goes right up against mine, and we can maybe, might send people your way. I'm gonna at least for sure check you out while I do some chores around the house, though. Take care. Good luck with your stream, though. This is a hand. It certainly is. We at least can ramp, and if they destroy this turn 1, oh no. What is Valiant Farewell? That's the thing that gets a boon. That's the thing that gets a block. I would feel much better about this slow ramp if we actually had decent payoffs for it. I feel a little bit less good about it when oof. When oof. Land tax. That's not good. I don't know, man. I just work here. We're gonna let them trigger their land tax. This'll be fine. We could hold on to this though. We will just play the land. This will be fine. What's the worst that could happen in this tokens/humans deck? The art on land tax is very good, though. That town is rudely blocking my view, said the witch. The giant bowed and smiled. Just a big old dude pushing a castle far, far away. I do love their land choices, though. I don't like that. That's bad. Let's play Lulu and stride. I guess that's what we're doing here. We will keep the forest on top though, just in case we need to turn things into green. 2 land taxes in a row is rough. Although the opponent's ever only getting 1, I would be filling up my hands so much. Man, opponent, just take all of them. You don't need more than 4 lands, 5 lands. Just take them all. It's deck thinning. That's pretty. That's gotta go. Nope. Technically, probably should have played the locket first. Put on some pressure though. We'll put on a little bit of pressure. I'm very glad we had the removal for that Cathar's Crusade though, because that would have been the 2nd time today that I've been blown out by a Cathar's Crusade. Hello, Thalia. This feels like a just pretty generic humans deck. Hello, Halo Fountain. I said artifacts and creatures? Creatures and non-basic lands, okay. Oh. Oh no. We're gonna lose the game very, very quickly. We're in danger. We are in so much danger. That's a bird. That's a bird. We can work with birds. Hold. Trust. This time for sure. This time for sure, chat. We just need to survive. Is it non-token humans? No, it's just human creatures. Oh, but those are citizens. I'm missing a mana! This is fine. I'm not gonna unspecialize it. Alright, so next turn, we play my bird. And then the turn after, we play Lulu. Chat, we're so very dead. Trust, we've got this. Oh no, their humans are uncounterable. Not good. That's really bad, actually. Well, hold on. They don't have a way to buff yet. Okay. Oh, yep, Catilda. Catilda would be a way to turn their creatures into a little bit bigger. We're on like a 2-turn block. Untap 2 tapped creatures, draw a card. Ooh, brother. Yeah, you got it. Oh wait, hold on. We playing cycle. I forgot about format All-Star and Staple late to dinner. Boom. Elvish Mystic, which enters tap. And then... I don't know, do we pass the turn? Do we hold for ransom? Yeah, we'll hold for ransom, Thalia. Boom, Thalia can attack. Take that, opponent. You can pay 7 to get rid of it. Would you like to do so? I don't think the Assassin's Creed cards are coming to Arena, right? Because I feel like Conspiracy would be very cool to have on Arena. Oh, we're dead. We're just dead. This is fine. Other permanents you control have indestructible. Okay. Wait. Hold. Exile. How do you like them apples, opponent? Boom. We top decked removal right when we needed it, and it's the one that mattered. Not coming to Arena, they are. But aren't the Assassin's Creed cards modern legal though? We're very dead. This is the end. I had thought that they were going to be modern legal. Let me double check that. I will double check that in a second. After we perish. Well, technically, we're not dead. Very technically. But I don't think we can deal 21 damage to them. Not sure if they are. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that after this game. Yeah, even if we hold back now, they can just buff with the kill death swing for lethal. We'll definitely farewell. Maybe it would have been better to unspecialize and gain 2/4/6 life. There's the... No, 6 life still would have been very lethal because of Oakneck. How is a very, very silly card. It can go out of control very quickly. Alright, let me check... Let me check the legality of modern of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed cards legality. Legality. Magic the Gathering Assassin's Creed cards with the ACR set code are permitted in the modern format as well as Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. Cards printed in this set do not become legal for play in Standard or Pioneer. Previously printed cards with the ACR set code are also legal for play. Okay. That's that question. MTGA. Will Assassin That does not answer my question. I'm assuming they're not going to be on Arena, but they will be modern legal. Why did I get... What? Why did I just get 3 Modern Horizons packs? Oh, I was in a draft and I think that ended. Yeah, my draft is over. Whoops, I forgot to do that draft. Compete for physical rewards. What? Oh, this is kind of sick. If you do 4 wins, you get half your money back. If you do 5 wins, you get a full refund, and you win a box if you, This is kind of sick. Kind of sad I don't have the coin, or the gem for it. We're gonna open these, though. Invert Polarity. Crit. Nice. Aether Revolt, and a Johnny.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
I will prove my worth to my pride. Alright. Let's try to get 1 dub in. Please. Let me get 1 more win today. That seems like a pretty good event, but it feels like there will be a lot of people that are trying for it. It also has the variance of just opening 6 play boosters and having all of the good cards or all of the bad cards. The Micro Tyrant's a fun card too. I mean, turn 2, draw an extra card seems good. I keep greedy hands. If there's anything you should know about me, I keep some of the worst possible hands. It's fine though, we have Dwayne to support us. No, I had never seen this card, and then I played against it once on Arena, and I'm like, this is actually kind of sick. My one issue with the Micro Tyrant is that I think Descend should factor in for tokens that go into the graveyard too. Alright, we've got Lembus. We just need 1 white source and we can pop off. We've got so many... Oh, jeez. Don't... Okay, I was gonna say, don't cast just your commander with that, please. Skycrier, this is looking a little bit more rough. Planes? Planes. Bird up. Alright, we've got all of the flyers that we could ever hope for. This is going wonderfully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 5 mana next turn? 4. Right, they are also on a clock, though. So let's play you. I forgot about I forgot about the one flaw to my plan, and that is. Oh, I should have attacked the problem. I only have 1 white source. I forgot about that. So we're gonna play Lulu next turn and discard a green card for sure. Nice. That's pretty cool. Like the tech. So they get 2 dudes. They discard a doubling season. Really? That's kind of interesting to me. Alright, we'll play Lulu. And we have to activate and discard the green card now. That's a lot of damage. If they have no reach. Gain 4 life, I'm assuming? Yeah, okay. So they're just bringing back some of that damage, protecting it a little bit. We will not block that. Let's see what happens here. Intro to Annihilation gets rid of the Silverback Elder. We might just have to get rid of the Micro Tyrant actually, though. No, I think we dropped the Silverback Elder. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We dropped the monkey. No board wipe. Hold. Hold. Okay. No board wipe. Ayara's fine. I think we won? Our second win all day? Please? Oh no, we lose. Oh no. Ayar. Wait, they didn't descend. They didn't descend. We win. Woo! Oh my goodness. I thought that they were gonna... So they just needed to discard 2 cards probably, and I don't think we win there. Because at the end step they would make black fungus tokens, when then Ayara would trigger for how many tokens they made with the parallel lives. Oh, that was so very close. If they had tapped... No, I guess Nykthos wasn't presenting the amount of right mana. That was so very close. They needed something to die, basically. Because if something died, they would have made 2 tokens. I guess it still wouldn't have been enough. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take a dub. We have to crawl our way up. That one was for you, Hillbilly. I'm gonna invest. We're gonna put Path in the deck right now, or Swords, or whatever one I didn't put in. We need more removal for their threats. I think I put in, yeah, I put in Path, so I'll put in Swords. Because Swords, fun fact, is uncommon. No, thank you for the good vibes. It's been it is not often that we win with Lulu, which we do need to edit up to level 7. We are a third of the way almost. We're about a third of the way up to actually being able to put rare cards into the deck. This is fine. No, I'm very interested. That was pretty decisive. The wins happen when I'm not playing against removal.deck or I don't fold to... Like, there was that one game with Karvak earlier where they just gave all of my creatures -1/-1, and I'm like, I guess I'll just shuffle up and move on to the next game. This is fine. Jace, the Perfected Mind. Mill? Question mark? One target creature gets -3/-0. This looks like a mill deck. Interesting. We will play our Gargoyle. How do you like them, Apple's opponent? How do you feel about that? honestly. Got a style on him. Swing in for 0 damage. I hate it here. Hello, Brawl. How do I feel about a combat trick? Do I think one will happen? Do I think my commander will get countered? Absolutely. Oh yeah, they got plays for days. They got plays for days. Maybe not. Boom. I forgot to pay the 2 to give it first strike. That's fine though. This is A-okay. Play you. This feels like a counter dot deck, right? I should have played my first. This is fine. Pass to you, opponent. No, I'm not attacking. Not with my 0-3, not this time. Do you want to counter something on not your turn? Oh, they have rewind. I hate it here. This is fine. Boom. How do you feel about this opponent? Okay. Okay. How many counter spells have we run into? 1, 2, 3, and a Brawl. Just wanted to double check. Will they counter my 1/1? I'm very curious. They will not, okay. They will not counter my 1/1. We have successfully put power onto the table. Crab. We love that for us. How do you feel about getting your Guardian Idol removed, opponent? Counterspell? No, it sticks. They might be out of counterspells. We might be thriving. I don't know. We can almost cast our Greater Tanuki. I think they're out of counterspells. That stuck without any worries. We do have to worry about Disdainful. Disdainful's rough. Staff of Completion. Man! Okay, that's fine. I guess. Do we get to stick the Tanuki out underneath their nose? Do we get to play a 6/5 flyer? We do. Should have held on to the Disdainful Stroke, opponent. Bummer. Ah, yes. Look at my dog. My dog is amazing. Level 2, okay. Draw 2, look for some answers. Griffin area would have been very good, actually. But this is fine. Crab? Didn't want to swing with the crab. Thought about it. Let's play a Skull Bomb. let's buff this fairy guidemother. If it gets bounced, that is perfectly fine with me. Alright, we need... what? We'll play another flyer, sure. This is fine. Oh, they can't proliferate because of, Hold on, does this have a counter on it? No, it just gains the ability. Okay. This might be a second win within, like, 2 or 3 games? Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and Mono Blue does not have many board wipes. Hold. Hold, game. They're thinking? There are other things that can screw us over greatly, but not board wipes. Hold. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, actually. We're gonna put you back in my hand. We're just gonna play the big dog, right? We could not play the dog. Hold on. Let me see. Have they discarded Disdainful Stroke? No. What if we do everything else? That costs 4. Because we can spend our turn playing the dog. Target creature gets +2/+0 flying. We play the dog. We play the dog and the bird. And hope it's enough. 7 damage on board, opponent. What is your answer? '71 cards in deck. I don't think we get milled out. They've got a bounce spell, question mark? Yeah, they got a bounce spell, that's fine. Let it happen. They've probably got Disdainful in hand, right? Okay, copy the crab. Oh, that's a sorcery. I thought that was an instant. We go into alternate game plan. Fill the board with flowers. Alright, opponent can no longer activate the rod. So I think we're slowly eking out something here. We have now filled the board with flyers because I feel like just committing to the Tanuki every time is just not going to actually work. Level 3. Okay. Okay. Almost, opponent. But my commander has a second line of text. A very good line of text, actually. I'm not gonna say good game, because I don't know if it is. But I think it is. Hold. Did we do it? We did. Let's go. Is that the first time that I actually specialized my commander that whole game? It might be. Now we're running into some like more interesting brews. We've got the mill decks and the stuff like that popping up. Easy. It's almost like we have a good deck. We don't, but it almost is like it. What does my commander do again? My commander is interesting, and I'm actually going to go to the deck builder to talk about Lulu, because it's very unique. They recently added a bunch of cards that are only on Arena. They're not actually in other formats. So there's no paper variants of them. And they have a mechanic called Specialize. And the easiest way to describe them is they are 6-sided magic cards. So you can choose you can choose a commander with Specialize, and you can pay the cost when it's in play, as well as discard a land of a card of that color or an associated basic land type. So I can discard either a plains, a forest, a green card, or a white card in my deck specifically. And when it ETBs, first off, I get a one-time effect where the next card I cast, no matter when that is, it gains flying if it doesn't have it. But if I specialize it, if it's the white one, whenever I attack with one or more creatures with flying, I gain twice that much life. And then the green one specifically, which I figured was probably my best shot at actually getting levels, is whenever I attack with one or more other creatures with flying, those creatures get +2/+2 until end of turn. So my whole idea is to play out a bunch of little flyers and try to get under the opponents before they can play any board wipes or removal spells or anything like that. The issue is that that's a pretty big investment. There's also, whenever you attack with one or more other creatures with flying, draw that many cards, then discard one. Each opponent loses that much life, and you gain that much life, as well as create that many 1/1 soldiers that are tapped and attacking. It's a really weird mechanic. Specialized specifically. There are some definitely good specialized commanders, and then there are some rough specialized commanders. And I thought that this one would be good, but it has proven a slog throughout the Brawl format when you have only commons. So specialized. What else we got? There's one that turns the creatures into 1/1s perpetually, or makes dudes with flying when it dies, or skeletons and stuff like that. Are there any good specialized ones? Lae'zel I like from the Baldur's Gate, just because it I built a combo deck with Teferi at one point, and I seek a non-land card with mana value 3 or less. Is there anyone that I actually wanted to build? And Burgess actually ended up in my O'Hare Ashnell deck, because discarding my hand when it's 0 cards and drawing 2 cards was pretty good. The Bear, in my opinion, has been good, if I remember correctly. Let me see. When it ETBs, if I cast it, get a basic land into hand. The mono green is trample, and other creatures get buffed and trample. And when it dies, it comes back. The white is flying lifelink, I guess. The crocodile taps the thing down and it won't untap for as long as I have the crocodile. The scorpion has to be blocked and it's a death toucher, which is pretty good. And then the red one makes a wolf every time it attacks. I feel like that would be very good in Tovolar specifically, in the wolf deck. Toblerone. Because there is a wolf/werewolf commander, which that Secret Lair is actually going on right now too. If you're still lurking in the chat, Hillbilly, did you end up picking up or want any of the Secret Lair drops that went live today, or not particularly? I need to figure out what uncommon I'm gonna add to Lulu now that I've leveled up as well. We've probably got time for 1 or 2 more games, depending on how long it goes, though. Ooh. Arna Kennerud Sky. This might be a loss. They have a big flying commander that gains them life. Not good. And they've already started by making my commander cost 2 more. Arna Kennerud has a very, very cool effect, though. Whenever a modified creature, which is a creature that has a counter on it or is equipped with an equipment, attacks, double the number of each kind of counter on it, then for everything attached to it, make a copy of that artifact or enchantment. It's very, very good. Didn't see them yet, you missed them. They did go live today, so I'm assuming anything that's not Hatsune Miku is probably still technically available. We'll go with this and just make a bunch of flyers, I guess. Maybe we can outpace Kenarud. Maybe. Maybe we can. We're probably not going to be able to. Oh, jeez. You fool! You've fallen for the most classic blunder in the book. Death touch. Alright, anyway, let's, I don't know, cast this guy that makes me gain a life, sure. Good luck casting your commander again this turn. Oh, next turn, sorry. You may put an aura or equipment from hand onto the battlefield attached. What does that say? It's pretty good. We're gonna die very soon. Maybe not. Maybe not with Lembas. Do you want to draw a card, opponent? You do. Let's perpetually give my 1/1 flying. A green source off the top would be amazing. So gross. This is so gross. We will block the little guy, and we will block. Will that actually do anything if we soak up the 6 damage right now? Not really. We'll just take 6. This'll be fine. We did get a green card off the top. Let's specialize. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Very clever, opponent. So you did have the right idea. I did have a combat trick. See, stuff like this makes this deck feel a little bit powerful. Not gonna lie. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. You get to copy your stuff. They gain so much life though. That's the issue. They gain so much life. Let's soak up 12, I guess. Maybe gain a little bit more. I kind of wish we could sacrifice the Ornithopter of Paradise, but it is what it is. You have ward what? Ward discard a card? That's gross. Or discard a card is very disgusting, actually. Alright. We do need to draw a card so we can discard a card. Hold for ransom. Target you. You can't attack or block. Yes. Although, honestly, it might have been in our better interest to discard the other one first. How much damage can we do here? 4, 8, potentially 10. I don't think we can deal 23 damage, unfortunately. Because 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could do 19 at most, yeah. Unfortunate. One, two, three. Technically, I guess we did have lethal if we had drawn a non-land card and discarded it. But we are so very dead. That is very much so lethal. We should have equipped Danitha with the thing, but they would have been able to pay for it regardless. No, this commander's very cool. If we had a way to sacrifice Skycry, we would have won. But they just gained back up to a very, very healthy life total. Good game. We got nothing off the top. I don't know, you got a bunch of artifacts on there. Yeah, if we could have gotten rid of the original or something like that. And just go for a full swing. Die to crack back, absolutely. That was very cool though. I enjoyed watching that happen. Arna Kennerud is a very, very slick commander, and I think that we simply just... I guess if we had equipped Danitha with the ransom, they just would have moved everything over to Arna Kennerud, and we would have been even worse off. Or sacrificed Held for Ransom. We do have time for another game, though. Oh, I forgot I started my stream early, so the amount of time that I've been streaming is not even with the actual time. No, if you ever had wanted to build equipment and didn't want it to be Boros equipment, I highly recommend Arna Kennerud, Sky Captain, as a commander. My glasses are hurting my ears. Oh, the fact that I'm playing against Zeus, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this isn't my friend, because I think my friend's actually named what his name is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, ELEO is what he is on here. Okay. This is the one with Saka legendary thing, right? Yep. I don't know what brew we're going for yet here, so we're not gonna commit to one way or the other. But I have a buddy who goes by Zeus when he plays, I think both Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Jared. Whenever an army you control. Okay. Sure. I actually don't know if I have a way to get rid of Sauron, so we might consider removing Jadar with the path. the swords. No, we're gonna get rid of Kazuma. Kazuma seems the one to get rid of. Never not had it. Amazing. Incredible even. We'll play the locket. This will be fine. I'm leaning towards the green one still right now. The buffs to flyers seems. Please stop playing good cards. Please. What if I ask really nicely, opponent? Alright, we will play a Lulu next turn, I think. And for a little bit, maybe? That's it. Play Lulu. Get a boon. Charge through, draw a card. Just in case I needed to trample over those flyers over there. Play my land drop, and boom. How do you like that, opponent? 1 damage in the air. Easy. What is this? Deals combat damage for player. If it has less counters, put a counter on it. If it has exactly 4 counters, get a card. Crime! They got to do a crime, and they stole a land. What's the other crime card? I wonder what their other card is that they took. They're reading my commander. They don't know what it does. Fair. Oh no! I can't attack with my commander. Whatever will I do? A land off the top would be fine, I think. Play a big ol' 6/5. And maybe, honestly, if I play the 6/5... Alright, no 6/5 for me. Reveal the top. If it's a creature, draw a card. We can play the bird. Destroy a creature with toughness 4 or greater. So we can do that for Oathsworn when it happens. But for now, we'll play Sky Scanner into bird. And just draw. We're gonna gain a lot of life next turn if nothing happens. Because we're actually gonna go white source here, I think. And then Fortifying Drought into the Healer's Hawk and gain a lot more life on top of that. Don't look at my Healer's Hawk. Don't look at my Healer's Hawk, opponent. Okay. They have Counterspell, which is unfortunate. But I think Counterspell's going away. Yeah, that's fine. Do they have a second Counterspell, though? That's the question. That's not a second counterspell. Alright, let's get rid of a card. I do think we need to get rid of the dragon. They're thinking. They probably have a kill spell, right? Destroy evil. Blow up target dragon. Counterspell? No counterspell. Okay. Okay. 2, 4, 6 life. How would you like to take a little bit of damage, opponent? Please don't blow up my hawk. Look at the synergy! Nice, I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to check to see what her unit is. Amphibian Downpour? Okay. I did not expect the downpour, but I appreciate you dropping by, Hillbilly. I'm gonna try to drop by your stream as well. I hope you have a great stream either way, though. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day as well. Good luck. Man, I got outplayed by the downpour. Wow. That's crazy to me. Good luck getting all those bad cards, opponent. There's maybe there's approximately 7 good cards in my deck right now. Amphibian Downpour, huh? That's crazy. Sorry. Does that hit my... Oh yeah. This really is a grind deck, huh? Play a big old dog. Fight that dog. Boom. I've got blockers now, opponent. I'm not incentivized to attack, so I might as well block. Oh, they can just blow up my dog. This is so sad. Maybe there was a good card in there. Double block here, block Jadar. Tank the rest, question mark? That's so good. We are oh so very dead though. This is the first time I've gotten outplayed by Amphibian Downpour. First time I've seen it since it entered the format. Flash, copy it for each instant and sorcerer, or for each spell cast before it this turn. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog. Alrighty, that is lethal in my opinion. That was very cool. Is Amph bad deck? Nah, Amphibian Downpour is a pretty cool card. If the opponent casts a ton of spells in one turn, it can take them by surprise and lose them the game out of nowhere. Kind of like it happened to me. Turned all of my flyers into non-flyers. ETB, 2 damage any target. Okay. 2 damage to me. That makes sense. Good game. But no, that was very cool. Very, very tricky in the Lord of the Rings deck. Very, very cool indeed. Alrighty, we are coming up on the end of my stream. So go check out MTG Hillbilly. I don't know much about their content. I'm gonna probably check them out while I do my chores. But I gotta skedoodle on out of here myself, so... Everybody who dropped by, I appreciate you for rolling through. Grish early on, then Pika, and MTG Hillbilly. Thank you very much. I'm going to be back on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing more Paper Mario. We'll probably finish Wednesday, right? Like, there's not that much Paper Mario left, I would imagine. We've got the final boss. Like, we've got Mush to work through. Which I figured out that I just gotta get good against Prince Mush, apparently. So, that'll be rough. But then, probably either Friday or next Wednesday, we're gonna be playing Mario RPG. So, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves. As always, I hope you have a great week. And remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. Bye, guys.